when I posted here on my Facebook that what it is, you can see. So I posted here that we need attention management more than time management. So my mentor, my teacher, advise something like that and share what's happening in the world right now, that the attention is getting valuable stuff. So and we can achieve more than what we can imagine right now. So what we can do is that we have to have a challenge in this regard. I just want to try it out, because as you can see here, he mentioned that uh, what he mentioned is that if you put 2 hours a day, and then what is going to happen. So what I'm going to do is that I just want to start it out and see that what he mentioned, it is really work. And I know that it really works, but I have to see that it in real life, what's impact right now in your current situation and the status, and where you can go if you put consistently 2 hours on something. And this is the topic which is really useful for all of us. So that's why I choose this one, because if you get it right from start, or you get the fundamentals right, then you can be really good in in many walk of life if you have a good financial literacy. So that's why I just take it like an experiment and the challenge to have it. So thank you so much for this advice. And yep, let's start it out. So that's why I started out this stuff. So I will try to have the uh, you can say, I try to have the streaming of my learning, so you can also learn with me, or I just want to share with you guys. But if you are unable to keep it this up, I am going to share my stuff or my learnings in a text and other short forms as I can. And I also try to get some but so you can say that here what I'm going to do is that I am going to start it out from the basics of the financial literacy, and then I will go beyond that as possible. And afterwards, or meanwhile, I will try to apply them in my business or what I do professionally, and also in my day-to-day life. So we can see the practical examples as well, and I will share the stuff in raw form, and we will see uh, how this is really helping us out. So yep, and I will try to make things fun as possible. And yep, that's it. So I'm going to start with the most important thing for the financial literacy. First, I will go through the basics, and I will try to start out this book, which is if you are unable to see this thing, it is called How to Read a Balance Sheet. Okay, so why I'm choosing this one, because this is a book, and it's mainly about the basics. So that's why I choose this one. And in a book, you get the basics at one place. That's why. So if I try to make sense out of it and share the stuff from it, and yeah, that's how we will go. That's a raw form as we can. So that's the thing. We are going to start out, and let's see how things work. So yep. First of all, I will go through the basics. We can use the ChatGPT or something like that. And afterwards, we will start it out this book, and we will see if it is useful for us or not. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but let's try it out, because life works in this way. You have to start it out, and let's see how things are rolling. So yeah, we can start out from. The fundamentals of financial literacy. First of all, we have to know that what is financial literacy. We can start out by making a project and ChatGPT, so it can give us the information in a organized way. So I am just financial. literacy. I'm making a project at ChatGPT, but we will try to utilize the print form as well. So let me share you my screen and let's see that how it really works. Okay. So yep, I think so. We'll go to this one. I don't know why I am unable to. There is a issue with Riverside, which is the software I'm using for streaming. However, so this is the financial literacy stuff. So we will start it out just asking about what is uh, financial literacy. We don't know exactly what it is, so then we start from here. Okay, financial literacy means having a knowledge, skill, and confidence to make an informed decision about money. Okay, at in my um, understanding, that money is just one form of value. This is one form of value, and it is very acceptable by too many parties. That's why it is very variable. So the acceptance create the value of a stuff. So that's why if we study the money, which is one form of value, then we can also link these ones with other values as well. So like if you have a network, so the network is also your social network is also a form of value, which is called a social capital. So you have to take this thing, the literacy, in that sense, if you can, in the form with respect to the value. And money is just one form of value, and it is easy to calculate and understand. So that's why, okay, if we know about it well, we can also understand well about the other values as well. So yeah, there's the thing. Financial literacy means having the knowledge, skills, and confidence to make informed decisions about money, how to earn it, manage it, grow it, and protect it. So yep. And I also would say that how to create it, because the creation is main thing as well. How the banks created, how the manufacturing created, and after the creation, other people earn it, right? So I will try to learn about the financial infrastructure as well, how the things work, the banking system or something like that works. So we should know that about it. Okay, so the creation part is as well. But Divani, we will learn about the creation of the money as well, such as from financial institutes, banks, systems, etc. So please ignore my spelling stuff. So yep. However, let's go to the basics and start from the basics. I think people, you can see here. So the core is stuff is just earning. So understanding income sources. So earn means to collect. You can say that understanding income sources, salary, business income sources, which you can say that which is the cause of getting the money. So salary, if you work somewhere, you get the salary. So this is the one form of income in the business, investment, passive income, something like that. So yeah, spending. Okay, so first of all plus, and the second is minus spending. So managing expenses, budgeting wisely, distinguishing needs versus wants, and savings. So, what's the savings? Setting aside money for short and long term goals, investing, learning how to make your money grow, stocks, real estate, mutual funds, or businesses, borrowing and debt management, knowing how loans, credit cards, and interest rates work and how to use them responsibly. Borrowing and debt management. If you borrow something, you want to grow it. Okay, you don't want to get burdened with it. So yeah, there's the management of it. So knowing how loans, credit cards, uh, and interest rates work and how to use them responsibly. Hmm. Credit cards, interest rates work and how to use them responsibly. Yep. Protecting, safeguarding your wealth through insurance, diversification, and emergency funds, planning, setting financial goals, short, long, medium terms, and creating a roadmap to achieve them. Okay, so why it matter? Avoid debt traps and financial stress builds independence and stability. Yeah, it enables smarter investments and retirement planning, helps you grow wealth instead of losing it through poor choices, empowers you to make confident life and business decisions. So, yes, that's the thing. This is very important. Empowers you to make confident life and business decisions. So, yeah, avoid debt and build independent stability, smarter investment, retirement planning helps you grow the wealth. Okay, empowers you to make confident life and business decisions. So that's very important for sure. Okay, so here we go, here we go, here we go. We can see this thing. Yeah, I just asked about it. So, about how the money is created. That's essential for deep financial literacy, not how to manage money, but how money itself is created and flows through this system. This is very important because it impacts us. Money isn't just printed by governments. Most money today is created digitally by banks and financial institutions. So we have to know that the money which is in records is more than what we have in physical cash. That's the point. Most money today is created digitally, and financial institutes through a process called fractional reserve banking. That's an interesting topic. When banks give out loans, they don't hand out existing deposit. They create new money in the system by crediting the borrower's account. That's why debt and money supply grow together. Okay, that's an interesting thing, but we are not going in depth right now. So central banks like state banks and Federal Reserve (ECB) control base money, notes, coins, reserve, influence interest rate, inflation, and liquidity. Create or destroy money via monetary policy, printing money, buying government bonds, quantitative easing. Okay, commercial banks create most of the money supply, around 90% through lending. Okay, that's why banks want you to lend. Yeah, if you want money. So it seems like when the bank calls and asks you, "Do you need money?" It seems like, yeah, we need the money, but it seems like you have grown them on a tree. If there is an interesting story that a bank banking guy um, t- come to sell the loan, because it's like they are selling you the money. Okay, so here's how it works. So they come to a guy and then they ask that, do you need loan for your business, for your stuff and this and that? The other person, yeah, I need it, but do you need the money as well? He said, the bank guy said, yeah, I need the money as well. So he said that, why are you giving me the money when you already have it and you need it? So use it by yourself. So he said, no, 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 I need the money, but this is for you. But he said, no, 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 if you need the money, utilize that money which you are giving to me. So he was trying to understand what exactly, why exactly that person is offering the money when he needs the money. by himself as well. So that's the point, is that the money is a product of banks. That's why they lend you. So that's why they can earn interest or earn the money on it. So we have to understand this thing is that money can be the liability for one and the asset for other as well. So it's we have to understand these basics overall. Okay, so here we go. Commercial banks, when they approve a loan, they create new deposits effectively. Okay, yeah, you can see that when they approve a loan, they create new deposits effectively and new money. Governments inject money via fiscal policy, financial policy, you can say, expanding programs, subsidies, public wages, can also borrow from central banks or issue bonds. The financial systems include stocks, insurance, fintech, and investment funds that circulate and multiply money through credit, leverage, and valuation growth. So, stocks, financial system, stock markets, insurance, fintech, investment funds that circulate and multiply money through credit, leverage, and valuation growth. The flow of money. Central bank gives to the commercial bank, they sell the money and issue reserves. Banks give it to the business, and businesses then issue loans and create deposits, like the business or the individuals uh, create the deposits. Government economy, and how the money flow. Government gives to the economy injects spending and taxes it back. So economy return it in this way. So public and financial markets. Public give to the financial markets, invest savings, creating asset values and liquidity. Understanding the bigger picture, a financial literate person knows how the monetary system works, how banks, central banks, and markets interact. Inflation, interest rates affect purchasing power. Currency exchange, cryptocurrency, and digital banking fit into modern system. Currency exchange, cryptocurrency, and digital banking fit into modern systems. Economic policies impact real world wealth creation. Why you should earn this? To see opportunities others miss, how credit expansion drives markets, to protect your assets during economic downturns and inflation, to understand the leverage used by governments, banks, and corporations, to create systems that generate wealth, and not just react to them. So yeah, this is more about generating the wealth, not just to react to them. So I just want to ask from ChatGPT that hmm, create me 30 days course for the following, where we can cover as much as possible. So, yep, that's the thing, especially from basics to beyond and as per above requirements. So, I'm just messing around. Okay. Yep, yep. Okay, so this will be a 30-day transformation program. A structured literacy financial literacy challenge that builds you from foundation mastery systems thinking. Okay, including how to create it, how money is created, how to manage and multiply, and how to build wealth intelligently. You say 2 hours per day, 60 hours, okay, total enough to get solely educated, like how many MBA in money? Okay, 30 year financial literacy. Let's see how it goes. This is how money is created, flows, and grows, and how to personally use it to build freedom, security, and financial freedom, security, and wealth. Okay, it divided into 4 weeks. Got it. And books, rich dad, poor dad, psychology, money principles. I created. Okay. Uh, yeah, tools are very important as well. So, okay, there's going to be a lot of stuff, but we will try to make it simple. What is money? First day, what is money? History of money, barter, gold, fiat, digital. Uh, mm, Gateway, money as trust and energy exchange. Money as trust and energy exchange. Day two, psychology of wealth, scarcity, awareness, management, financial trauma, and behavioral financial basics. How your money affect the financial research, the economic system, what is GDP, inflation, deflation, and how economies would grow, how the world economy is structured, bank and financial institutions, commercial banks, central banks, IMF, World Bank, who controls what in the money system, how money is created, fractional reserve banking, loans, credit creation, okay, money, debt, money equals to debt plus trust is created. Created is trust. If you see the dollar note, there is like mention the word trust. Okay, it's it might be like the God we trust, in the God we trust, something like that. So the trust, and it's also uh, about the credit system. Credit is called trust. Okay. uh, okay. Monetary policy and interest rates, central banks, repo rates, and inflation control, why rates change and how they affect you. Okay. Okay, so review and reflection. Summarize week one, journal your insights, build clarity on how system shapes your daily life. So that's important stuff. Okay, so income streams, active, passive, week two, personal financial finance mastery. Active versus passive income, employment versus business versus investing, diversification of income, budgeting and cash flow. The 50/30/20 rule, zero based budgeting and expense tracking, control money instead of chasing it. Okay, these are the key takeaways. Saving system, emergency funds, high yield account, liquidity, pay yourself first, debt and credit, loans, credit cards, interest and credit scores, good debt and bad debt, taxes and government, how taxes work, types of taxes and smart planning, how to legally minimize tax burden, insurance and protection, life, health, business, and asset insurance, protecting well before growing it, review and tool budget app, a tool setup, network tracking, expense tracking, build your personal dashboard. So here it is, the personal dashboard building. Okay, yep, nice. Okay, and hey, well within investing, the concept of investing, risk, reward, and time value of money, compounding mindset, stocks and bonds, how stock markets and bonds work, uh, dividends, yields, basics of portfolio building, real, okay, yep, real estate and physical assets, property leverage, REITs, that is it. Okay, and ownership structures, tangible and intangible asset, business and entrepreneurship, building cash flow, asset scalability and reinvestment, business as an investment vehicle, mutual funds, ETFs, index funds, diversification and long-term investing, passive investing strategy, digital and alternative assets, crypto, collectibles, and these topics, understanding risk, okay, mind challenge review, portfolio and simulation, apply theory to practice, systems and freedom, advanced money creation, how financial systems interact, banking, stock market, government, you recycle, inflation. Inflation, deflation, and currency wars. How money losses, loses, gains, value, forex, and economic manipulation. Reading macro signals. Okay, central banks, monetary power, reserves bank, SCB. Okay, who really prints money? Global financial crisis, spot bubbles, and protect financial freedom. Okay, legacy and build system beyond your lifetime. Money in the digital personal wealth system design. Create your own economy, ecosystem, income, investment protection. Uh, Build your wealth in architecture. Final review and graduation. Reflect yourself and build your 1 year action plan from literacy to mastery. I think so. I have to go through what I need right now is that, yeah, I need the economy related stuff as well, the basic foundations as well, some history about the financial system. But what I am mostly looking for right now is the understanding of how the balance sheets work in the business, how the cash flow works in the business. There is an interesting post from Mr. Anjam. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see where it is. Ah, I will ask about this thing understanding, so it will be more useful. We can start from the fundamentals of the um, no fundamental of the financial literacy, and then we will go through the uh, three things, three statements, or something like Mr. Anjum said about you have to know about these things. Financial hygiene. I'm just looking. No, you're sending three. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I got it. I got it, man. Yep. So in this, I'm more interested. Okay, guys. So as a founder, this is not about just about the founder of a business. It is also about the life as well, because we are the founder of our life as well. So we are the executive of our life. So as a founder, you really only have three true friends in business: the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. So I think so I have to put more time in this, get the fundamentals about how money and systems and markets works, and then we have to go through these ones so we can have the tool and the practical stuff in our hand. And when we get mastery on it, then we can expand about understanding about other things as well. So I can ask the uh, ChatGPT to make a 30-day course in this way, so we have more understanding about it as well. And I don't know if we have to go through from this or not, but this is Same thing, the balance sheet. Okay, but let's go. So they don't lie, they don't flutter on so this is the main thing as well. This is the main things. Okay, the income statement shows whether your ideas are truly turning into profit and was into profit or just vanity growth. The balance sheet reveals the strength or weakness of your foundation, what you own, what you owe, and how resilient you are. The cash flow statement keeps you grounded in reality, no matter how great your product and pipeline looks. If you run out of cash, the game is over. So yeah, in the early days you had the three friends in the board. Okay, yeah, so these are the three things we have to get through it. And I just ask the ChatGPT to make a 30-day plan on this, and we will see how it works, and we will see if we need this one or we can go through the ChatGPT stuff because we want the results and as soon as possible in most effective way. So that's why. Okay. uh okay, I will go and paste all of this. Okay, here you can see. So yep, let's see. Okay, beautiful, Therese. Thank you. You just flattered me. Okay, now we are stepping in the financial literacy for founders. The 30-day honesty challenge will not just understanding money, but will controlling the pulse of your business through three honest income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. This approach merges financial practical accounting, business. By the end, you will not only understand money, but you will be able to read, bill, and act on these statements for any business. You will learn, design, and implement, reflect. Let's build it like Founders Bootcamp. Meet your three friends. Okay, you want today? Okay. Okay, so how it goes? By day 30, you will be able to analyze, you will be able to read, analyze, create financial statements from scratch for your own company or clients, and understand how money moves through real systems. Okay, money fundamentals in the language of what is money, financial systems, banks, and credit creation diagram, how money moves through the economy, financial literacy for founders, income, expense, assets, liabilities, equity, the DNA of business finance, money glossary sheet. Okay, the founders merchant profit versus growth, vanity metrics, and versus real value, financial hybrids, right? Financial philosophy page, understand value creation, how ideas become profit, and why numbers matter more than hype. Identify three layers for in your business. Intro the three financial trends. Create a visual map how mm, of how they connect. Okay. um, Accounting basics for non-accountants. Okay, debits, creditors, accrual versus cash basis. Double entry explains simply. Make a small winning ledger in Excel. This is the deliverable and reflect and solidify basics with a quiz. Build a financial literacy tracker, the income statement profitability and performance revenue models, different revenue streams, product, service, subscription, wholesale. Map your company's revenue model, cost of goods sold, direct, indirect costs, how to calculate gross margins, margin, COGS calculator sheet, operating expense, marketing, salaries, admin, and how to classify them, expense categorize, template, gross versus net profit, learn EBIT, fi- EBITDA in net margins, create mini income statement from a sample business. Okay, break even and profit ratios, understand break even point, ROI and contribution margin, break even calculator sheet, scenario planning, simulate what if business outcomes. Okay, build a dynamic P&L. Okay, a review against analyze real companies income statement, Amazon, Tesla, write five insights. Okay, balance sheet stability and standard balance sheet structure, asset liability, the golden equation is skeleton balance sheet in Excel, current versus non-current assets, cash, reversible inventory, property. I think so. These all topics are here, but it is good if we get it in a structured way. Okay, asset tracker template, liabilities, debt, short-term versus long-term obligations, liability tracker, debt ratio sheet, owner's equity, how equity grows from retained earnings, equity calculation sheet, key ratios, liquidity ratios, solvency ratios, leverage ratios, ratio calculator sheet, interpreting balance. um, okay, healthy versus weak company examples, analyze uh, sample balance sheets, review and reflect, combine your own numbers, create your business balance sheet draft. Okay, week 4 and woo, cash flow. Okay, balance sheet stability. So cash flow integration, financial system, the truth about cash, profit not equals to cash, timing of inflows and outflows, visual cash flow cycle, cash flow statement structure, operating investing, financial financing activities, build the first cash flow template, working capital, inventory, receivable, payables management, working capital optimization, cash flow. Okay, cash conversion cycle, how long it takes to turn investment into cash against CCC calculator sheet, financial forecasting, projected revenue, expenses, cash flow 3 to 6 months ahead, forecast model sheet, financial systems thinking, how the three statements connect and drive decision, build a three statement integrated model, investor ready numbers, presenting financials clearly to investors partners, dashboard plus key metrics, summary, reflection your business, health check, review all three statements together, health report for your company, graduation plus graduation action plan, how to keep this ritual monthly, like create a monthly financial review ritual, your own Excel sheet for income, balance, cash flow, ratio, dashboard for real understanding how to read pension, shall sound decisions as a founders. Are we getting all the things? Income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, three things. Okay, how is being divided? Let me ask about it. Is it covering all effectively which we are looking for? Excellent question. This 3D plan does got everything said you wanted, but let's do a clear diagnostic. Okay, and strategically complete net, not just busy. Now, not just busy. Below the detail alignment check. And does it cover everything you are looking for? Financial literacy from basics to advanced, fully 1 week throughout the stars what is money and integrated three different models, understanding money creation deeply. Week one, 6, week four. It does how money enters circulation, how banks create it, and how it impacts. Week one, we are going to understand this in week one and week four. Okay, founder focused framework, tailored, entire structure built around Mr. Anjam's three friends, the P and L balance sheet, cash flow statement, and the habit of monthly review. A real world application, create your own sheet central all weeks. Okay, where it's covered all weeks. Okay, there are deliverables, Excel based deliverables. You will build, not just learn. Yeah, that's the thing. I have to apply them. Okay, understanding business health. This understanding business health. Okay, practical week three, week four covers liquidity, solvency, leverage, and forecasting to guide real strategic calls. Learning flow from basics, analysis, synthesis, structure. Week one, week four, gradual complexity, increase, perfect learning curve, integration of macro and plus micro. Finance, smart blind week one and week four connects central banks manipulation your company cash flow. Oh my gosh. Building a monthly ritual like CFOs 2, final step 330, monthly financial review ritual doc, independence in you as your own CFO embedded. Day 13, day 27th to 30th, you will learn to interpret and forecast without relying on others. Long term use and scalability is strong. All deliverables reusable. The Excel models can scale with your real business and clients. Okay, okay. For covers financial literacy. Okay, good, baby. Personal plus business, money creation plus banking system, uh, founder financial control, three financial statements mastery, cash flow management, forecasting, analytical ratios, and decision making, systemized monthly discipline, built for real life application. Excel numbers, not theory. Scalability, use same sheets for clients, investors later. Depth plus familiarity from philosophy accounting system. Possible enhancement. I have one thing I have to tell you after completing this. Possible enhancements, optional upgrades. If you want to make the more powerfully, we can add mini cases to reanalyze the apples of analysis, stock weekly quizzes, and reflex prompt to enforce retention. Visual transition to accurate financial scoreboard founded on the KPI, run rate, and runway ROI, and etc. One thing I just want to tell you, that when I'm reading, my comprehension is not 100%. Okay, so you have to know that if I'm reading it, it doesn't mean I am comprehending it well as well. So that's why I have to read it again to get the proper comprehension. First thing. Second thing is that as I'm streaming, I'm able to focus this thing because I think that people might see it now or later, and I have to be with them. And also, it is helping me out to be with them. Okay, so that is the thing. One thing I just noticed here, this is in the temporary chat. This is not what I want. No, 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 baby. No, baby. No, 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 no. I have to go through, copy this all, and I have to make a file and upload it in the GPT project knowledge base, because I just don't want to miss these things out. These are important. Financial literacy 30 days challenge, outline. You can see that convo and outline. Okay, I am just writing it on my Word. That's why you Word document, because that's why you are unable to see it. But okay, I have to put it here, 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 here. Say that 30 days financial literacy challenge. Okay, and I just put it here, and then what I have to do this thing. I don't want to go. Okay, let me see. Am I really on project or not? Am I really on my project or not? Mm, I have to open it. Why it's showing me temporary? This shouldn't show me temporary. I don't know why. So, however, let me share my screen now so you will know more. Now, my software reverse side is creating issues. Okay, so what? It is good that I already seen it. Where is the problem going on? Okay, so stream downloads. No, no, no. This isn't here. This isn't here. I have to go through this. Where it is, man? Stream. Yeah, there's this one. Here it is. I added it, added it, added it. It's good that I have seen this. Okay, so yep, I added this file here, and let's start the 30 days following course as per the attached file. I'm also pasting the course stuff here. So, यार Okay. So what I am doing is that I just copy and pasted this stuff she mentioned and see how it works. Okay, so hmm, so what he said is that everything uploaded matches our goal exactly. Your document lays the groundwork for foundation founder focused financial literacy bootcamp that implements a financial system in real life. Workbook phase one, day one setup workbook foundation. Okay. Uh okay. My problem is that I think so it will not it shouldn't lose the mm, okay, before we begin, please confirm you will build the Excel workbook. Okay, yeah. I will guide you formula by formula. Okay, yeah, you want to start six tabs. Cash flow ratios dashboard. Is it? Yes. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So it is green. Okay. Yep. I have to build this one. No problem. I will do it right now. You can clean, design, color, wood, gray, blue, output. Okay. Understand what money is and how it moves through the economy. You will learn Kenya money trees bank standing system. Uh, Create a simple diagram and titled how money moves the economy structure. Central bank prints money, reserve commercial banks issue loans, businesses borrow to produce goods, consumers earn, spend, save back into banks, government taxes, circular flow. We will pair this one page money flow not sheet to summarize where money is created, who controls its speed, and how it impacts workbook foundation. Let's now create the Excel file together. Okay, p and each with each will have headers, auto calculations, linked formulas built over 30 days. Would you like me to generate Excel structure? Okay, but thank you. Okay, do it. Okay. Both options are for in control. One saves setup time, the other is for deeper understanding. I think so. The I just want the deeper understanding one because I'm here to. Oh, okay, stop. Okay, so I just do it. So I will make it my on my own. Okay. Ah, I think so. What is going to happen? I might go into this, but I want it in a structured form. Hmm. If it is in a book form, then it would be great. Okay, 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 okay. I think so. I have to come back again and let's think about it. How I just want to structure it out, the course, because I don't want to get into something which is going to messing around. We can build all of these things, no problem. COGS, operating expenses, and this thing, but we have to make our understandings in a proper way. Okay, I think so. It is doing well here. What we can do, we can. Okay, we can build this, no problem. Okay, let me start it out. But I think so I have to review this structure and then we will start it out the practicality in another stream. Okay, so that's it for now, right now. And I have to think about it how we have to make it structure. I think so it is good if ChatGPT give me this thing in a way that you can say in a book form, so we have the guide in a proper way, so we will not detract. So that's the thing I'm thinking how we can do it. It is the best thing if we can do, but we have to do it whatsoever. We will start working and we will see how things are going to work, and that's how things work in real life. Okay, thank you so much, and we will be we will see this in next stream.